This BeamNG mod lets you transport cars in style. It's the T-Series Vintage Ramp Truck. It's a new free mod that brings a 1950s car hauler to the game, and it looks really nice. You can see we've got a brand new vintage cab fitted to the Gavril T-Series chassis. Really great styling at the front, and then towards the back you can see the car ramp. And this thing actually works. By pressing Alt plus I on your keyboard, two wooden boards extend out of the ramp, allowing cars to drive onto the ramp. This mod was made by a modder called Youngblood. It's free and on the repo. Let's take it for a drive. So because the truck is from the 1950s, let's load an era-appropriate car onto the ramp. So this is the Burnside Taxi. Up we go. Let's get all the way to the top. Whoa, a bit further. And then handbrake on. Okay, engine off. And as you can see, that car fits very nicely on the ramps. So it's Alt and K to put the ramps in. There they go. So you can see the interior is from the T-Series. And that's because this truck is based on the T-Series. Underneath, we've got the T-Series chassis. This model has a V8 engine. I believe it's 5.8 litres. And that's 392 horsepower, which is quite a lot. I absolutely love mods like this. I mean, the mod creator says they've used a lot of vanilla assets in this, but oh my goodness, have they really? It looks so different to anything in the vanilla game. It is really fun to drive and surprisingly agile on the road. It's got a very good turning circle, and when you put your foot down, this turbocharged engine, whoa, does deliver some power. Okay, time for a crash test. Roughly 60 miles per hour with a car on the back. Oh, whoa, the cab got crushed by the taxi. Yeah, the crash model isn't great, but it's all right. And while there are clearly some issues, at least it does have damage. This mod adds 5 configs to the Gavril T-Series. Now, if you can't see these configs, make sure you tick Include Custom.PC Configurations in the Vehicle Selector menu. One of the configs is this, the Straight 6 Diesel. You can see some of the smoke coming out of the exhaust here. Incredibly, this thing produces over 1,000 horsepower. I don't know how. Unfortunately, we can't have a look underneath the hood. The mod creator will be adding an openable hood and openable doors in a future update, but we can sort of rip it off. There you go. Look at that engine. One more thing, if you're wondering what this truck is based on, I think it's based on a 1953 Chevrolet COE car hauler. 1,000 horsepower makes this thing rather a handful. It's incredibly quick and it wants to drift. Oh, come on, keep going. We have got rear wheel drive on this thing, of course. And oh boy, it's quick. This thing weighs 8 tons. You don't want to get in the way of this thing with over 1,000 horsepower. Brakes. Oh, if you want even more power, you can get a V8 diesel. 2,400 horsepower. Listen to this. Whoa! And with many of my recent videos, I have been using the simple power weight ratio app, which you can see down the bottom left. It shows you what horsepower and weight and things like that any vehicle you drive has. What about this long wheelbase H-Series van? I wonder if this will fit. Now, we're kind of not lined up. Here we go. Right, we're lined up now, and on we go. It's really long, this vehicle. Oh no, I didn't put the brake on the car transporter. Right, stop there. Whoa, nearly in the cab. Right, let's put the ramp up. Oh, thanks a lot. Just smash into the ramp, why don't you? There we go. They're going in. So we're transporting a 3-ton van, and this thing is incredible. 2,400 horsepower is too much for this car transporter, but whoa, it is a lot of fun. This car hauler would be perfect for something like career mode, especially the RLS career mode, where you can do repo and towing missions over the bridge. What's it like? Whoa, it wants to flip over a bit. Oh no, I think we've lost the van. Oh. Okay, let's have a bit of fun with the ramp truck. So what we're going to do is set this thing in motion driving down the highway. I've already got the ramps extended, as you can see, and our challenge is to drive the Covet onto the ramp truck while it's moving. So what I'm going to do is set the AI to flee, because I want this thing to be going pretty quick. Are you going to go forward? Yes, okay, good. I thought they were going to reverse into us then. Right, they're going down the highway already pretty quickly, but I want to get up to a high speed to make it more challenging. There we go, they're at 60 miles per hour. We're just gonna floor it and see what happens. Oh, they're going off. Why are you going off? Whoa, we made it. Whoa, we made it. Oh my goodness, we're going really quick on this thing now. What are you doing? Okay, can we stay on? Almost a challenge just to stay on here. Wow, I thought we were going to go over the edge there. I think the rear wheel is slightly stuck there. Whoa! Okay. Well done, well done. Right, let's try that again, but this time I want to go up and onto the ramp and then reverse off it again. I want to see how easy it is. So up we go, and... oh, we stalled. Okay, we are on it, though. Okay, now what I'm going to do, we're going to go into, like, third gear and just roll off and then try and match the wheel speed. Ready? Yeah, that worked. That works perfectly. Wow. Another great feature is that they've given you a normal road haulage variant of the vintage truck. So no car ramp here, just a normal articulated connector. And it really fits well as a vintage Gavril truck. So we're going to connect this up to over 50 tons of cargo. Quite a lot of weight here. But can the V8 gasoline engine haul it? 400 horsepower? Yes, it can. We are off. It's not very fast, though. What I really like is how compact the cab is. It's even smaller than the flat-nose Gavril T-Series. The suspension seems to be quite good. It's a little bit floaty. What's going on back there? Oh, my. That is tipping at an alarming angle. Ready? Let's try and tip. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go! Yeah, wow. That was a big crash. Cruising along comfortably at over 50, although it does seem like... whoa! It does seem like when you get to 50, it wants to slow down. Wow, look at the damage. But don't worry, there is a far more powerful version of the hauler. Here we go! Whoa! Oh, my goodness! There we go. Oh, cab's been crushed. Yeah, wow, that is some extreme damage on the cab there. Yes, it's the V8 diesel version of the hauler, and it has 6 wheels. Wow, look at this. We're going to take this onto the racetrack. I want to see what it's like at high speed. I wouldn't normally take a truck onto the racetrack, but to be honest, this has so much power, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The turbocharger gives us nearly 100 PSI, which is crazy. No anti-lock brakes, which means we get a lot of skidding. The gearbox is really quite slow to respond, unfortunately, and we get a lot of wheel spin. It does feel like a very heavy vehicle. Okay, let's try and take this corner a bit better. A little bit of wheel slippage there. Whoa, okay, turning circles good. But you have to turn quite far to get around these corners. So what kind of speed can we hit in a straight line? Here we go, flooring it. Will the gearbox help us out? Come on, change up. Why are you changing up? We're doing 110, apparently. That's the top speed. Okay, 115 miles per hour. What's it like from the outside? Whoa, pretty quick. And then we're going to brake towards the end. We are going to do the corkscrew corner, of course. Right, brakes. Pretty good brakes, actually. Whoa, catch it. Just about held on there. Right, it's time for the corkscrew corner in the haulage unit. Brake in, and then... whoa! That's a lot of understeer. Wow, oversteer as well. Oh, it's not a racing truck, but it has a lot of power. So the vintage ramp truck, a really nice addition to BeamNG. I love the way this thing looks, and of course, the mod developer will be updating it in the future with things like opening hoods, opening doors, and more configurations. If you'd like to see another mod for a vanilla vehicle that transforms it completely, click the video on screen right now. It's of a Brookle 9 tractor. And I'll see you soon for some more simulator adventures.